Welcome back, everyone. What is this guy doing? He's hiding underneath the bed. Don't you know you're supposed to sleep on top of the bed? But got a somewhat brief one today. Uh, I'm gonna throw together a super shovel because I've got a lot of terraforming to do. Um, this episode is mostly gonna be a little bit of terraforming, a little bit of building, but a lot of scavenging. Um, Trying to find everything from dirt to pickles to hay for my steak farm. Um, yeah, but I need a shovel that's gonna get the job done because we've got a lot of digging to do. This whole base area, I'm lowering the sand by about a level. Which will leave me still 2 layers of sand left, but that should allow me to. Okay, wonderful. I'm a little short, about 5 more levels. Um, but yeah, but lowering this entire area that I'm living by 1 level is going to allow me to come up with a lot of sand, both for red sandstone and for glass. So, um, this episode I'm going to finish up this mob grinder. Said do a little terraforming. Um, Yeah, I'm having a couple problems. I still don't have any sugar cane. I'm gonna fill in this terrible little farm I made. I'm having trouble getting any kind of treasure out of these farms, and I've looked online. I'm looking at videos, and they're all saying the same thing, that it's got to be a 5 by 4 by 5, which by 2, which I took to mean that's got to be 5 wide, five across, 5 tall, X and Y, whatever. Um, yeah, and then 2 deep, but I cannot for the life of me seem to get any treasure. Now I don't have any chance on my fishing pole, so maybe I'm just getting unlucky. But I would have thought I would have gotten a treasure. Now I think I did get one nautilus shell. This is the closest city. I'm continuing to just eat away at it. It's currently gone. I've picked it entirely clean, so there's still torches where it used to be, but all the sandstone blocks, smooth stairs, slabs, all of it, it's all gone. So you can see in the distance my mob grinder coming together, looking good, looking good. The water is just for an elevator right now. Oh, and this here, I captured my very first um villager conversion. I let a zombie get in here, and I almost forgot to hit record. Yeah, he attacked them all, turned them into to zombies, and so I got myself with that weakness too. Giving them all an apple. And like I said, this is my very first time doing this. I mean, not just on the server, but ever. I've never done this before. I've seen it done in videos. I've always felt it's kind of cheaty to get things down to one emerald, but honest to God, in this world, it's kind of called for because I can't reset my trades, and emeralds are somewhat hard to come by. I mean, they're very common in freaking phantoms. They're very common in these time trials, but the problem is to get a good enchant, I've got to drop 40, 50 or more emeralds on that first one, and then convert them. So I still got to shell out a lot of cash for that first one. Oh, and I found out something new. If you listen closely, you could hear the cats scaring away the phantoms. I had no idea they did that, but that's what that hissing noise was. That it was the cats scaring away the phantoms. So they scare away phantoms like they scare away creepers. I know I'm stupid. I don't know the game that well. It's still very new to me. So um, I've never claimed to be an expert player, but so. Unfortunately, and you'll see throughout the video, these are very common. These time trials with bedrock. And there's no way through it. There's no way through that bedrock. So I went to a nearby time trial. This one, I don't know if you saw that hole in the floor. This one does have a little hole in the floor. 2 little holes in the floor, actually. So I was able to get down there and actually check out the entire time trial beneath it. Now, what's interesting about this here is this, I don't know what you call it, spawner, I guess. It has bedrock directly on top of it, and the keys, they pop out the top, once you kill all the mobs. So, I was concerned I wouldn't be able to get the key, but it does turn out, and I'll show you proof in a second, that at least as long as you're up on the spawner, when the key pops out, it goes in your inventory. So, yep. So I guess we're snatching it before it's shot up into that bedrock. The emeralds are good. Golden apples always welcome. I think I've got about a dozen of those. I need to start saving honey bottles. I'm eventually going to need it for, okay. Got a little diamond axe there. It's just like unbreaking and efficiency 1, but, never going to turn away a diamond tool. So, especially in a super flat world. But you can see the mob grinder coming into shape. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? I think it's beautiful. I think this, all the structures, I've got the, I forgot to record building them, but see those little towers around there? I've got some fire towers. And I rounded up some lava so that I could sell to, the, armorer. It's only 1 emerald for a bucket of lava, but iron is free, lava's free. I might as well take advantage of it. Normally I wouldn't bother with this kind of trade, but, it's actually one of the few trades I can make, so. And then I put the rest in the back of the super smelter. Super with air quotes, so. To me, it's a super smelter. But yeah, the city's almost gone, so I ventured to, I think this is the one after that, same direction, but the one right past that. And I gathered up a whole bunch of wheat, dirt, pickles, pretty much anything useful I could find. I still have not come across a desert cleric job block. I don't even know if deserts have like temples, churches, whatever you want to call them. I have to look into that because I think they take blaze rods to construct. I don't know. I've always just been able to find a cleric job block. So, but yeah. So this episode's coming. It's gonna be released after the election. I do know the results. I'm not sharing who I voted for or who I wanted to win because I didn't actually vote. But I try to stay neutral and objective on social media. It's okay to have personal thoughts and feelings and things like that, but I'm not trying to influence anybody, get them to do what I want them to do. I'm not about all that, but if your side, air quotes again, if your side lost and you're feeling, you know, terrible, my heart goes out to you. That that was going to be the case. No matter what happened, half the country, half the U.S. is going to be happy, and half the U.S. is going to be really sad. So, been in both positions. I know it sucks. I really hope that people kind of put the grandstanding behind them. You know, it's okay to be happy. There's nothing wrong with being happy, but things take an ugly turn when you are mocking the sadness of the other side. So people get very emotionally invested, too emotionally invested, honestly. But yeah, just want you to know that if your heart's hurt, I totally understand, and hopefully people will be decent about it. So, just about. That's pretty cool. They got a temple. This town's got a temple right in the background. Like a stone's throw from these buildings. It's actually, it looks like it's part of the village. Can't wait for the next video though. I think you guys are really gonna like that one. This one, like I said, this is more just I just needed some hay, I needed some dirt. I am running into the problem that a lot of these towns are getting further and further away. Having to go further and further to find towns. Oh, there's a stronghold. The thing is, there's no libraries though. There's no books unless they're underground. I didn't actually stick around long enough to find out. But yeah, we got a stronghold. Grass is spreading nicely. I think I've got 3 or 4 stacks at this point. I did add on to the circumference of light so that mobs aren't right up on the fence wall. I may extend the cactus fence. I don't know. That's a lot of work. We'll see. But there's a look so far, not just of the perimeter, but of the torches. I think I did a decent job on that. I don't really like how thin the the base of them are, but it looked weird with full-size blocks too. So I'll figure something out. Maybe use some orange glass or something to kind of make it look a little thicker, but not as thick as a full block. Creeper to the face. There's no chest. There's a chest, it's hiding underground, so not really worth the time. I think I'm going to, at least for the immediate area, I want to mossify it, to make it green. I think that's gonna look a lot better than the orange at my base. This was disappointing. I came across, these tough blocks showing that there's a temple here. Oh, not temple, sorry, time trial. And I could not find, and you'll see from this clip here, I could not find a way in anywhere. But yeah, if you listen closely, you can hear the reward chests, the ones you put the keys into. You can hear those going off. So they do exist. I've just got to get through bedrock. So I am going to look into doing that. That's something else I've never done before, but I've seen people use pistons and TNT and trapdoors to somehow break bedrock. So I'm going to give that a shot. So there's no reason I can't do that. Okay, yeah, you can hear it right there. And then I went to another nearby one, lit up the top so no mobs drop down on me. Oh. And again, once again with this bedrock floor. This was interesting though, because these skeletons are actually strays, I think they're called. They're the icy equivalent of skeletons, so they drop not poison or regular arrows, but they drop I think they drop regular arrows too, but they drop the slow arrows, slow tip, which when they hit a target they slow it by 10%. So it's really a pain when you're getting shot by them. They don't last very long, but they last long enough for another arrow to hit you. So pretty effective in PvP, honestly. And if I can get free slow tip arrows, poison tip arrows, I'm all about it. So yeah, I like the way they look. I love the sounds they make. Hey, big guy. I swear the iron golems, it's like they try to get hit. But yeah, I've got to I'm gonna do collect the ice, obviously, because ice is very hard to come by in a desert biome, and I'm sure some of my farms are going to require some ice. And it's packed ice too, so it's the second tier. Not quite as good as blue ice, but still better than regular ice. So, or maybe I'll make a ice highway in the Nether. He's so excited about the garbage I'm getting. The book is channeling, by the way, which I don't think I've ever used. I'm gonna check out one more town, collect some dirt. But yeah, I just wanted y'all to know, no matter what happens in an election, no matter who's running, that the person who has the most power over your life, who can make your life better, isn't a Democrat or Republican or independent. It's you. So you know you have the power, much more power than these guys and girls ever will, to make your life better. So just don't let it get you down. I understand. You know. Oh yeah. Since I don't have a library at that stronghold, and you know, books are always a nice commodity. I didn't want to destroy these, so I collected all those, and then I headed home. But just you know, before I go, just keep that in mind. You know that it's just politics. Your life is not going to be drastically altered one way or another.